I have had an epiphany. I'm gonna sit up for this. I'm already sitting up. I don't know why I said that. I've had an epiphany. Ever since starting this daily series, I was like, man, I really do miss the rainbow dailies. And it's specifically because I missed having I missed having the ability to do content every day. And playing GeoGuessr was like perfect for me because I got to yap, right? But then Rainbow stopped doing it. Bless his heart, bless his soul. The dailies were really fun, but I get why he didn't want to do them anymore. However, then I was thinking, I still want to do content every day. There's something, I want to be able to just yap, you know? So I was like, I had an idea of what I wanted to do, and I just started, I started playing this every day because, first of all, I need to hit series level 25, right? That's like the big thing. I'm series level 23, we're getting to 24 today. But then I was like, and then I started leaning into more of the like, I started talking about stuff, you know? I would like start off a video talking about stuff, and I would talk about the gameplay sometimes. And I was like, this is just normal commentary, right? But there was always someone that was thinking, hey, this is who I'm mimicking right now. This is who I'm. Like, there was someone specific I was trying to copy here. And in the shower just earlier, by the way, I'd have a story about that later. In the shower earlier, I was like, yo, it's shadowbeatz. So I don't know if you know who shadowbeatz is. If you've heard of ffxiv, used to do a bunch of like, well, still does a bunch of content, to be fair. Like, records a bunch of videos of random stuff. ffxiv, his crew, which is called the crew, I believe. What's it called? shadowbeatz is part of that crew. Now, you don't really hear about him because he doesn't really do much in the crew, not as of recently. I don't think so, at least. I don't know. I haven't really checked out his YouTube channel recently. I should, because I really like his videos. He would pretty much only play Shadow, what the fuck? I was thinking Shadow of Sifil. Freaking Yoke's Castle also came back. But anyways, he would play a bunch of Town of Salem, which is crazy good. Oh my god, I got it obliterated. He would play a bunch of Town of Salem. Town of Salem is a social deduction game. If you ever heard of Werewolf, it's like Werewolf or Mafia, right? The in-person game, like party game. Basically, there's good guys and bad guys, and you have to figure out who's a good guy and who's a bad guy, and then you do it in game. There's like a day-night cycle. Every night, the bad guys would do something. And also they would do or every night they would also do something good, or the good guys would also do stuff. But like, you know, the main thing is the bad guys are trying to kill all the good guys, and all the good guys are trying to vote out all the bad guys. Figure out and deduce who are the bad guys based on the actions and all that. So yeah, he'd play a lot of those, and he was like very entertaining. There was a time when I wasn't like enjoying his content much. That was because, and he there was a time he wasn't like, I wasn't enjoying his content much, and it was specifically because of something he actually apologized for at one point. It was basically What was that? Why did that bar just go behind us? That was annoying. And basically, he apologized for being. He was super aggressive in his games. He was getting like super angry for like no reason. And he took a break from uploading videos for a while I was watching him, which is pretty cool. Or throughout the time I was like watching him, which is pretty cool to hear. So yeah, there's that. Can't believe you killed him. But yeah, he that's who he is, and that's how I figured out who I was trying to mimic with these videos, pretty much, because he would just yap and talk about the game and yap again and talk about the game, and you know, it was a good time. I really did enjoy his videos. Maybe I should see if he still uploads videos. This was like, I started watching him like maybe 3 years ago. There was a thing where I wanted him to, around Christmas time, he uploaded like this 1.5 hour long video where he was like, hey, I know the holidays are kind of rough for some people, and if you're like stuck like hanging out with family or something and just want something to watch while to pass the time, he made that video specifically for that reason. And there was a time where that was legitimately, I was in that spot, so having an 1-hour-long video just to watch was fantastic for me. Not that I dislike being around family, obviously, but there was a time where I was just like sitting down on the floor while my parents were talking with like the cousins and such, and I was like, okay, they're too far away from me to try and do that. However, I could do this. And then summoner. Yep. Nice. So yeah, I thought that was cool. I tried doing that with my main channel. But I had planned to do that with my main channel at one point. But I got so lazy. What mount is that? Oh my god. I got really lazy. And also, I had been falling off of Eternal Return at the time, so it is what it is. Anyways, we should be pushing in yellow. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about that. So earlier I mentioned the shower, which, okay, like a few years ago, I started this thing, or I started trying out this thing because, okay, you know, people always talk about like don't use 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, it's really bad for you, and I'm like, why though? I never like, you never get a real reason why, right? Nobody explains it. People always say it's bad, but nobody explains it, right? So I never looked it up, and I've heard it enough times to where I'm like, fine, whatever, I'm just gonna stop using it. So I was, at the time, I had like pretty bad dandruff. It's not like, it wasn't like medically bad, right? It wasn't like something I needed to treat with medicine, but it was still bad, right? Like, it was it was still like, I would shake my hair, I would shake my head, and you would see it, right? You would see it like snow, and I was like, man, fine, I'll figure out a way to like stop this. So I went and picked up normal shampoo and conditioner, and I was like, or like separate bottles of shampoo and conditioner, and I would use those two every day. And then I was like, and then I find out also from another friend, this is just like a conversation we were having. I didn't really like, it's not something that I was like, I would ask him, hey, how do you do your hair, right? Stuff like that. He just said just randomly while we were having a conversation with some other friends, that he doesn't shampoo every day. He uses conditioner every like 2 days, and then on the third day he would use both shampoo and conditioner. And I was like, huh. So that I looked up. I was like, is this better? And apparently it was. I don't remember the specifics as to why. This is still a few years ago. So I was like, you know what? I am down to try that out, because I mean I have separate bottles anyways, so I might as well try it out, right? So I end up trying it out. It's fine. I mean, it was going well at first. Not exactly like strict. I would just be like, I would just think, did I conditioner yesterday? No? Alright, I'm gonna do it. Or did I conditioner yesterday? Yeah. Did I use shampoo yesterday? No? Okay, and then I would like base it off of that pretty much, right? Stuff like that. The thing ended up being, even if I use shampoo and conditioner, or like I would alternate it or whatever, it's still not like, it still never really helped me, you know? I don't know, it feels like my hair's been doing the same. Like my hair feels better, but like I still have the dandruff problem, right? Like it's not, again, it's not an insane amount of dandruff, but it's enough to where it's like, dude, this is a crazy position for us to be in, actually. Hold on, I'm just gonna run. I don't enjoy being in this position. It's not a crazy amount of dandruff. It's just, I don't know. I still had dandruff, and that's like the point that I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Maybe I need to do more research on it, because I legitimately only looked up like a few things a long time ago. But I still kept up the regimen of like putting on conditioner more often than shampoo, pretty much. And then some days like today, I just don't use any product, because I heard that's also pretty good, specifically to like for like hair oils and stuff. I don't know the specifics of it, but yeah, I just did not use any product today, so we'll see how that goes. Anyways, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. The reason I'm playing right now is because or I decided to play right now is because frontlines is because, first of all, I needed to do it anyways. I did play frontlines yesterday. I was recording, but I was like, I was dead, you know? I was freaking, ugh. And I got a call in the middle of it, and I was like, yeah, I'm not uploading this video. I was trying to play Dancer. Big emphasis on trying. You know what? We should just kill. We really should just kill. I mean, we win if we kill enough people, right? So. Dang, bro. Anyways. So yeah, he... Oh my god, if we kill these people out of base, we win. We don't actually. Yeah, anyways. So... Yesterday's match was so abhorrently bad. And I was so out of it that I just didn't play. I just didn't record it. Also, on back in the subject of why I'm playing today. It's because, or right now at least specifically, I'm waiting for Uma Musume because I've been grinding out the event because I haven't really been playing much recently. Because I actually do like the support card that comes out in this event, so the goal is to try and I'm dead. I'm not dead, I actually got healed. I actually do like the support card in this event. So, I'm waiting for my energy to come back up so I can do another run. And anyways, crazy game, by the way. That game was insane. I know I didn't really talk about it much, but oh man, that was a pretty good game. Alright, let me check the... There it is. The spreadsheet! Let's go! 10, 24... I believe it's the 24th, right? Let me just check on my phone real quick. Yeah. And then we played on Borderlands... Borderlands... Summoner... We're gonna play Summoner like a bunch. I don't think I'm ever changing off of Summoner soon, I'm not gonna lie. It's just so comfy for me. Flames... We got first, thank God. 166. Hey, it's pretty close to last time's. 246. Pretty close to last time, actually. And I was second in damage, so it's pretty cool. Pretty cool that the top 5 in our team had different jobs. We had a red mage, me as summoner, we had a scholar, a machinist, and a monk in our top 5, which is pretty cool. But anyways, yup.